I'm Krystal and welcome back to my Texas garden. So I thought today's video, I'd just bring y'all up to speed on what's been going on around here. So I didn't post a video last week because we actually traveled up to Oregon to visit my mother-in-law. It was so nice to get away from the property for a little bit, but I have to admit, I really missed this guy while we were gone. And it took 2 days before he would let me out of his sight. Huh. Oh. So from Texas to Oregon, we actually had a 2.5-hour layover in Denver, Colorado. I was really curious about seeing all the different murals that you see all over the internet. I wanted to see them up close and in person. However, Denver International Airport is under construction, and a lot, I mean like 98% of the murals were taken down. But the airport didn't disappoint, because in the murals places were all these crazy signs. Now, it's my understanding that the airport is going to be under construction until the end of this year. So we'll just have to plan another trip out to Oregon with a Denver layover so we can check out those crazy murals. Now, as we were getting ready to land in Portland, we passed Mount Hood, and I was able to get this really great shot of the mountain. When the kids were little, we actually took the kids up to Mount Hood to play in the snow, and it was the kids' first time ever being in the snow, and they absolutely loved it. So it was really nice to get the shot from above. If you've never been to Oregon, I highly recommend you put it on your places to travel to. Oregon is an absolutely beautiful state, especially once you get out of the city and into the country. Where my mother-in-law's home is located, there are farms all around, vineyards. You've got mountains and hills and waterfalls, and it's really not too far from the ocean itself, where you can actually go and buy salmon from a fishing boat. I mean, it's just totally awesome. Now, we're planning another trip out to Oregon later this year, and I promise you that I will take y'all on a tour and to some different farms. You're absolutely going to love it. And that was last week, and now we're back, and it's back to business as usual. Now, if you've been following my channel for any time, you have probably heard me mentioning it once or twice about selling the property and moving. About 5 years ago, we made a plan that once our son graduated high school, that we would move. And that time is finally here. Looking back, 5 years sounds like a really long amount of time, but let me tell you, it has flown like that. It's absolutely crazy how time flies. Now, up to a couple of months ago, I actually had no idea if I was going to garden this year. I didn't know if I wanted to plant the garden out because we would be putting the property up for sale and moving. I didn't know if I'd actually get a harvest out of it or what. But if you've ever listed a property for sale, you know that it can take you some time. So I thought about it for a couple of months and actually decided that I am going to go ahead and plant the garden out this year. So one, I'm either going to get to harvest all of my fruits and vegetables and just like I normally would, or the garden will be ready for the new owners to harvest. You know, something for them to look forward to. Now, the next question a lot of people ask is, well, where are you going? And the honest truth is, We don't know. We don't know if we're going to stay in Texas or if we're going to buy a place outside of Texas. I mean, honestly, we'll just have to see where God leads us. So that's a little update for now. The next video, I promise you, we're going to go out to the garden and I'll show you guys what we've got going on out there and what my plans are for this 2021 growing season.